Hi everyone, I'm David from davidoyoga, and welcome to Week 1 Yoga for Beginners Full Body Flow. In this 6-week series, we'll learn the fundamentals of mindful movement and breath, and we'll look at healthy alignment and some of the basic yoga postures. So whether you're a total beginner or you just want to come back home to the basics, I think this series will be great for you. Today, we'll move through a fun, energizing flow, and we'll break down the basic element of most flow classes, the sun salutation. Are you ready? Let's do it. All right, come to a comfortable seat. And you can sit with crossed legs, you can sit on your heels or up on blocks, whatever feels most comfortable to you. Settle in and close your eyes. Feel your sit bones rooting into earth, and from there, lift tall and long through your spine, heart, and the crown of your head rise, and as you exhale, let the shoulders melt down your back. A couple more of those. Big breath in, lift the shoulders up. And a long, slow exhale, shoulders melt. Come back to your normal breath, soften. And bring awareness to your brow. Begin to relax your brow. Smooth the lines on your forehead. Relax your eyes and your cheeks. And we'll just take the next few moments to welcome ourselves just as we are. Welcome this moment as it is. We transition from the routine of our day into a more sacred, heart-centered space. And continue to relax with each out-breath. Let the upper body soften. And keeping your eyes closed, inhale, sweep the hands up to the sky. Big breath in. Palms meet overhead and draw the palms to your heart. Anjali Mudra at the heart. Again, big breath, sweep the hands high. Palms meet overhead, and slowly as you exhale, draw the hands to your heart. Sweep your hands behind you. Interlace the fingers, draw the knuckles down and away. Dip your chin to your chest. And let's roll right ear to right shoulder. And take it to the other side, left ear, left shoulder. And just go back and forth like this a few times with your own breath. Let your chin dip to your chest. Release the hands from behind your low back. Blink your eyes open. Hands and feet come to the mat. Press and lift your hips. Let your head drop back. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. And slowly lower your butt all the way down. Sweep your legs around behind you. And let's find tabletop. And then sink the hips slowly back to the heels. Child's pose. Let your forehead rest softly on the mat here. Relax through the upper body. Let the arms soften, the breath deepen. As you inhale, come forward, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's move through some cat-cow shapes. So inhale, cow pose, grip the mat, send the heart forward. Exhale, round and flex through the upper back. Press through the mat into earth. Inhale, heart forward. Draw the shoulders back as you pull the mat back towards you. And exhale, round and flex. Cat pose. And just take a couple more of these with your own breath at your own pace. And feel the linkage or the integration of the breath and the movement in this beautiful wave action of the upper back. And then coming into stillness. Curl the toes under, lift the hips, and push back, downward dog. And take a few breaths here. Pedal the feet, bending one knee, draw opposite heel down. And feel the container of your breath beginning to expand, deepen. And let's come to stillness, and we'll build a strong downward dog. So most all of the postures in yoga, I want to build them from the ground up. So bring awareness to the fingers, the finger pads, the palms. Firmly press into the palms and a little bit more weight into the index finger and thumbs. Then wrap the elbows in gently. Broaden across the upper back. Hollow the armpits. Draw the navel in. Lift the tailbone. And press the thigh bones to the back wall. And then a slight inward rotation of the thighs or the leg bones in the hip socket here. So if the heels of the toes are pointed outward, you want to spin the heels out so that they hide behind the toes. Then continue to press the thighs to the back wall. Draw the heels down. Just breathe and feel the strength and stability of this shape. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Slowly walk. Feet to hands, Uttanasana, forward fold. And you can bend your knees quite a bit here. Let the chest rest on the thighs, grab opposite elbows. A little sway back and forth. Just let the upper body be soft. And release the elbows. Right hand comes down, bend into the right knee, and then peel the left hand up to the sky. Gaze up. And breathe along the back line of the left leg into the hamstring, the glute. And switch. Left hand comes down. Right hand peels to the sky, and the right leg extends straight. So you'll feel that a little lengthening in the back of the right leg. Exhale, both hands come down, and then bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, spinal wave all the way up to the sky. Lift your head, float the hands high. Right hand grabs the left wrist and reach up and over. Big side body stretch. Inhale, take it back through center. Switch hands, reach up, and then take it over. Another inhale takes you up to the sky, reach tall, cactusy arms. Inhale, bring your palms to heart center. Close your eyes. Let's take a few breaths here to settle in. And we're about ready to start our sun salutation practice. Blink your eyes open. So sun salutation begins with mountain pose. Tadasana is the Sanskrit name. And so Tadasana, mountain pose, you want to build from the ground up. So feel the four corners of your feet rooting into earth, and then lift tall through the spine. And usually when we're told to lift tall, we stick the heart out and puff the chest out. So instead of doing that, keep the length in the spine, but knit the front ribs in just a little bit. And let the shoulders relax. So you're alive, awake, alert, tall and strong, but relaxed at the same time. So just feel that balance in this shape. From here, inhale, sweep the hands up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down, empty breath. Hands can come to the mat or to the shins here. You want to keep some length in the low back. Inhale, halfway lift. Step the left foot back and then the right. Plank pose. Let's hang out in plank for a moment. So what's happening in plank? Well, the core is working. This is a full body workout, just holding the shape. So draw the navel in and then press through the mat into earth. Feel the upper back dome a little bit, broaden across the upper back. And with the elbows close into the sides, slow as you can, come all the way down to your belly. And you can come to your knees at any point here, right? All the way down. All right. Hands next to the low ribs. Wrap the elbows in close to your sides. Press through the heels of the hands and the tops of the feet. And then lift your heart. Pull the mat back towards you. Squeeze the shoulder blades and send the heart forward. So you want to feel an extension of the upper back here. Exhale, slowly lower. Hips to heels, child's pose. Let the forehead rest softly on the mat. A few breaths. Inhale, come forward, tabletop. Curl the toes under and sit back to the heels. Big breath, palms to the heart. Exhale, round and flex. Inhale, sweep the hands high. Open mouth, exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, sweep the hands to the sky. Untuck the toes and take a bow here, child's pose. As you inhale, come back forward into tabletop. Curl the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Feet together, right heel to the sky. Bend your knee and stack your hips open. So the hips are wide open here, but the chest stays square to the front of the mat, or to the mat. So the twist is coming from the core and the ribs. Exhale, right knee to the nose. Squeeze it in as you press into the mat. Inhale, take the heel high once more. And this time, exhale, step it all the way through between your hands and step the back foot forward to meet the front. Fold, Uttanasana. Let's hit the reset button here. Come back to your breath. Again, you can bend the knees quite a bit. And then begin to straighten the knees as you press the thighs to the back of the wall. And the hands can come to the shins here or to blocks. Bend into the knees, tuck the tailbone, and wave up. Big spinal wave. Float the hands up to the sky. Big breath in. Palms come to heart center. Close your eyes. Relax the shoulders. And feel. These transitions are opportunities for us to check back in, not out. So feel your breath. Feel the earth beneath you. Inhale, sweep the hands high. Big breath. And exhale, swan dive down, empty it out, release. Halfway lift. This time step the right foot back first, and then the left into plank pose. And we hold plank for a moment here again. Draw your navel in. And imagine that there's an imaginary belt around your waist and it's cinching in. So starting with the navel, draw the waistband in. Keeping the elbows close to your sides, slowly lower all the way down. Again, knees can come down at any point. Hands next to the low ribs, press and lift. Pull the mat towards you, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, slowly lower. Hips to heels, child's pose. Let the forehead rest and breathe. Coming forward into tabletop, tuck the toes, sit back to the heels, palms meet at your heart. Big breath. Exhale, round and flex. Inhale, sweep the hands high. This time stick your tongue out, Kali breath. Inhale, take the hands high, untuck the toes, and we bow, child's pose. Coming forward, tabletop, lift the hips, downward dog. Feet together, this time left heel to the sky, bend the knee, stack the hips open, keeping the chest square to the mat. And then left knee to the nose, squeeze it in, hold for a moment, press into earth. Inhale, take the heel back up to the sky. And as you exhale, step it all the way through. So you want to press firmly into earth to get some space there. And then step the back foot forward and fold, empty it out. Tuck the tailbone, bend the knees, and roll or wave up, spinal wave. Reach up to the sky. Bring palms to heart center. Relax the shoulders. Find your breath. Here we go. We're going to add a few more elements into this one. Reach up tall, bend the knees, and let's take it deep into chair pose, or Utkatasana is the Sanskrit name. So feel again from the bottom up, all four corners of the feet, rooting into earth. Shift the weight back into the heels just a little bit. And then relax the shoulders. Relax your gaze. And deepen your breath. Big breath in. Exhale, diver's pose. Wing the arms back, send the heart forward. Lift the heels as an option. And engage the calf muscles. Big breath. Let's sit back down into chair pose. Nice and deep and strong. Relax through the upper body. Big breath. Exhale, fold and empty. Nice work. Halfway lift and step back, plank pose. Again, slow descent all the way down to your belly. Let out a little ha when the navel meets the mat. Hands next to the low ribs, cobra pose. Squeeze the shoulders, press into the heel of the palms, and then pull the mat towards you. Exhale, lower. Hips to heels, child's pose. Inhale, coming forward for a beat. Curl the toes. Big breath, palms to the heart. Exhale, round and flex. Inhale, sweep the hands. And open mouth, exhale. Ha. Big breath, reach tall. Untuck the toes and bow, child's pose. As we inhale, we come forward into tabletop. Lift the hips, downward dog, feet together, right heel to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in, and step it through between your hands. So here, lift the chest off the thigh, and then wing your arms back. Engage through the back leg, so feel left thigh muscle hugging to bone. As you inhale, take the hands straight up to the sky, crescent lunge. Big breath in. Cactus the arms. Ha! Exhale, hands come down, low lunge, and step the back foot forward. Fold, empty, release, and reset. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, wave it all the way up to the sky. Big breath, sweep the hands high. Palms meet, Anjali Mudra to the heart. Breathe. Come back to this moment. Come back to your body, your senses. Inhale, sweep the hands high. Let's take it nice and deep. Chair pose. Root through the four corners of the feet. Shift the weight back into the heels. And then relax the upper body. So feel a sense of balance here. Yes, the legs are working, but the upper body is soft. The face and the jaw relaxed. Exhale, diver's pose. Wing it back. Ooh, lift your heart. If you stumble forward, it's okay. You just come back. Inhale. Let's take it back down. Chair pose. Root through the heels. Nice and deep. Big breath in. Exhale, fold, empty. Release. Halfway lift. Step back, plank pose. Nice and slow, all the way down. Keep the navel and the core engaged until the navel comes all the way down to the mat. Hands to the low ribs, cobra pose. Press. And then pull the mat towards you. Open the heart. Exhale, slowly lower. Hips to heels, child's pose. Coming forward, curl the toes, and then draw a big breath in as the hands come to the heart. Interlace the fingers, round and flex. Inhale, sweep the hands. Open mouth, exhale. Ha. Inhale, reach tall. Untuck the toes and bow. Move forward into tabletop. Curl the toes. Lift the hips. Downward dog. Feet together. Left heel to the sky. Nice and strong. Knee to nose. Squeeze it in. Hold. And then step through between the hands. Lift the heart off the thigh and then wing your arms back. Send the heart forward. Again, awareness to that back leg. So press firmly into the ball of the right foot. And as you inhale, take the hands up to the sky, crescent lunge. Big breath, cactus the arms. Ha. Exhale, hands come down, low lunge, and step the back foot forward. Fold and empty. Let's take a few extra breaths here. Grab the elbows, a little sway side to side. Release the elbows, bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, and wave up. Feel the spine ripple, or the wave ripple up the spine. Reach tall. Palms draw to the heart. Close your eyes. A few deep breaths here. Big breath in, reach tall. Exhale, swan dive, release. Halfway lift. Step back, plank pose, and take it all the way down. How slow can you go? That negative resistance is strength building, big time. And then all the way down, let's just hug the earth for a few moments here. So cactus the arms, rest one or the other cheek. Come back home to your breath, slow and still. And now take the left hand out to the side, palm facing down. Roll to the left side. Step the right foot behind you. You can tent the right fingertips up. Just find a placement of the hands that work for you. And you control the intensity of the stretch here. So we're stretching into the right chest and the right shoulder. And as you exhale, you can let the head gently drop down to open the neck a little. Exhale, return to your belly. Let's take it to the other side. So right hand extends out. Step the left foot behind you. And let the head gently drop down. Exhale, come back to your belly. And hips to heels, child's pose. Breathe and feel all the points of contact between you and the mat and the earth below. As you inhale, lift the hips off the heels and then crawl the fingers forward into puppy pose. So the hips are stacked in line with the knees here. Big reach through the arms and melt the heart down, nice and slow. You want to activate the arms a little bit here. So wrap the elbows in, press through the index fingers and thumb. Feel the upper back engage a little, and then continue to melt the heart down. And as you inhale, walk the hands back towards you. Sweep the legs around into a seat. Paschimottanasana is the Sanskrit name for this pose. And it's just a straight leg seated forward fold. So feet are flexed, root the sit bones. And instead of reaching tall, I like to just crawl the fingers forward and lead with your heart. So it's like your fingers are pulling the heart forward. Nice and easy, lengthen the low back. And just come to that initial point of resistance, and you can kind of hang out there. Now, if you experience low back pain in forward folds, especially seated folds, pay attention to the position of your hips. So imagine your hips as a bowl, and tilt the bowl of the pelvis forward. Reach the heart forward and pull the sit bones back. So it's this, like your hips are a hinge here. So the sit bones are pulling back, the front points of the hips are folding forward. And then as you exhale, play with taking it deeper. Or maybe not. Maybe you stay. Listen to your body. And then finding a depth that works for you, works in your body, that feels opening but joyful. Find your fullest expression and let the head gently relax. Inhale, slowly rise. Reach your hands forward and slow your descent all the way down to your back, nice and slow. When your shoulders meet the mat, draw both knees into your chest and give yourself a sweet hug. Little rock side to side here. And take your feet up in the air, happy baby. Grab the outside edges of your feet, press the heels skyward. Let the knees and the shoulders and the low back draw down so that you feel your whole back grounded. Close your eyes and let yourself be fully present in this moment with your breath. Let all the thoughts and the planning and the fixing of the mind, just let that go for a moment. Come home to your breath, to your body, to the earth and the sky. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Release the feet. And let's find Shavasana. Begin to bring movement to your fingers, your toes, your wrists and ankles. As you inhale, take your hands overhead in a big stretch, big breath. Feel your body and your senses waking to something new. Exhale, knees into chest, and roll to your right side. Slowly push yourself up to a seat, the top of your mat. Bring your eyes to close, palms to heart center. Big breath in. And let your shoulders relax down your back. May this practice open us up to a deeper connection with our body, our breath, and our heart. May we live from that place, open-heartedness. Let's close our practice with one powerful Om. Big breath in. Bring your thumb knuckles to the point between your brow, the seat of your inner light. The teacher of the light and the love within me sees and honors the teacher, the light, and the love within each one of you, sweet, beautiful beings. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me today. If you like this flow, if you enjoy my teaching, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really helps to support me to continue doing what I love, which is giving you high-quality, free yoga at home. Yoga for the people. Thanks.